Chief Medical Officer Dr. Puska, Stardate 5221.6. The USS Anubis has left 5th Fleet headquarters en route to Dryon 6. After the Angornian incident with the USS Enterprise, the border with the Klingons after the Federation-Klingon War has become somewhat of a hotspot of activity. The 5th Fleet is stretched thin with only 6 ships to cover approximately 5 parsecs of Klingon border after the Angornian neutral zone. To make matters worse, we are tasked with delivering Rear Admiral Marcus Maris to lead the negotiations, and undoubtedly the Klingons will be doing something similar or the same. Just like the Enterprise, we are sure to get into conflict upon our arrival. Luckily, I was chosen for this assignment due to my combat experience within the Federation-Klingon War and my familiarity with the area, having grown up in the Idarium system. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Puska, Stardate 5230.8. The Anubis, while at warp, encountered a tachyon disturbance en route to Dryon 6. A meeting with the senior staff was taking place on the bridge when this occurred, and I was able to work with the on-duty science officer to identify a time rift and successfully warn the captain and the crew of the danger. However, while the ship was able to handle the maneuvers, approximately 65 crew members had varying levels of time rift psychosis. This included Rear Admiral Marcos Maris, who was suffering from moderate paranoia that was likely to become more severe within just a few short hours. The ship was placed in lockdown, and the security department was able to round up all of the suffering crew and deliver them to sick bay. Anadol 50 was used to make the cells more receptive to tachyon radiation therapy on all the crew without issue. However, given that we are only 3 days from Dryon 6 and the first round of treatment would take 7 days to be successful, a more aggressive treatment with focused tachyon radiation in the hyperbaric chamber was devised while working with the science department. Again, the treatment was successful, but after about 40 treatments, severe strain was placed on the ship, and there was an unintentional strain placed on the gravitational plates, causing an alarming 30% increase in the gravity of the ship. In this weakened state, the crew was not going to be medically safe to endure this until returning to dry dock. The chief engineer devised a plan to perform a blowout maneuver to reset the plates without stopping the ship, as initially suggested. This was reviewed with the XO and the CO, who both agreed with the plan, and it was successful in getting the gravity in the ship down to 0.98 from 1.3, largely a credit to our engineering team. Approximately 20 of the 195 crew members will not be able to continue the active roster for the next 6 days, but we will be able to continue negotiations on Dryon 6 as scheduled, and oddly, the crew is reporting high morale due to the reduced gravity. We will take any advantage we can get on this mission. God knows we're going to need it.